Hello and welcome to Makeup and Menopause. It's a great time. I've done half my face and I'm gonna do contour. I'm gonna show you today how once you hit your 40s and 50s, contour is going to be more important than ever. So I'm using Saint Makeup. It's a cream-based makeup, which is perfect again for mature skin because it really, because of the cream-based, it doesn't settle into the fine lines and wrinkles, and it goes on really light and it just looks like a second skin. So all I've done right now are my two highlight colors. I use a lighter one in the T-zone. That color for me was Candlelit. And then I use a slightly darker one in the cheeks and chin area and forehead. And that one for me is called Sandy. And now I'm gonna dip into my contour. Now, if you've never contoured before, don't worry. It's so easy. You can't mess it up, okay? Well, you can. I'm gonna show you how not to mess it up. Okay, so I'm using the detail brush. Don't mind my brushes, I need to clean them. And I'm gonna dip into my contour called Astoria. And I love this brush because it's got like a flat end. And so I'm kind of going to squish it a little bit to make it even slimmer. And I'm just going to tap it on my skin right under the cheekbone. Now, I don't want to necessarily put it right in that hollow. I want to put it just a little bit above the hollow because we want to lift the face. It's like a facelift for like 20 bucks. Okay, so I'm just hugging my cheekbone with it and going up to my temple. Let's do the other side. Hug, hug, hug. I know it looks like a lot, but once we blend it all in, it's gonna look great. Another area that you can use your contour is in your jawline, and I just like to put it right kind of under the jawline. We wanna create shade there. Contour is all about creating shade and shape, and so if we add a little bit of contour there, it's gonna give us the appearance of a sharper jawline. The third place to put your contour is right through your hairline, and this is just going to create some shade and like a bit of an ombre look, if you will, from your forehead down into the rest of your face. And the best part for me anyway, anyone with a wider set nose, is going to be to trim that nose with your contour. Are you ready? So again, you can take the edge of your detail brush and you're just going to draw a line down one side and a line down the other. Now I know I look kind of crazy, but let's blend it in. I'm gonna use my 3D brush. And I've pretty much blended in all the other areas, but let's just get that contour blended. So again, let's use gravity to help us. I'm gonna use up motions, and notice how now that's just softer and it's giving me the illusion of wicked cheekbones. Let's get to the other side and then into the forehead. And again, we're just kind of going up with that. So notice it's not as dark as it was. It's just kind of giving me a dark to light look. Now let's do this nose, okay? So I'm gonna soften through the top and then soften through the sides. So it's that contrast of having a lighter color going down the slope of the nose and then a darker color on the outside that's gonna make the nose look slimmer. One final blend just to make sure everything in the eye area and around the lips and around the nose is all blended. And there we go. Now I'm gonna add some cheek and some lip. Another great reason to use contour is that it turns into an excellent lip liner. Watch. Then I take my lip and cheek of choice and apply. How that contour, although it was like a brownish color, just blends in and gives my lips some definition. Now I'm not done with that contour because guess what else it does? It fills in my brows. So just using the multitasker brush, the small end, the same end that I used to fill in my lips, or to line my lips rather, I can use to just fill in my brows a little bit and give them a little bit more shape and substance. See the difference? Now I can take this new product by Saint, it's a brow gel, and I can just kind of keep my brows in place and kind of keep those hairs lifted to give it an even more fuller look. So once you've put on a little bit of your contour to define them, then you want to make sure they stay put. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of this on my cheeks as well. Notice how I keep it high on the cheekbone, almost up into the area right beside the side of the face. I don't want to put it right on the apples of the cheek because it's all about lifting the face up. And the last thing I like to do is use the feather dust and the vanilla dust together and just give myself a final pat, make sure that everything stays put. This also takes away a little bit of the shine if you prefer more of a matte look. And I'm done. If you need any help with your makeup, I can help you choose colors. Let me know, send me a message, and we'll chat.